So I'm going to the point in time where I'm letting the stick go. And now I'm selecting those 2 points. Okay, this is looking alright, and I guess it should work the way we want it. And I'm just clicking the Analyze Backwards button. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I just want the track until here. So I'm just going into my green screen to the trackers, and let's just delete all the points before that point in time. Okay, same thing here. Okay, and now we can apply our tracker by simply clicking apply. X and Y is okay. And now we have this null object which sticks to my hand. So let's just copy this one, the tracking data, copy, and we don't need the tracking comp, so we can close it. We also don't need the green screen, so we can close this also. And we are back in our main comp. And now let's bring in the tracking data by clicking Ctrl and V for paste. What we do now is just make those words which we want to animate 3D layers. So in this animation we're just looking for the did day, so I'm just making this one a 3D layer. And I take the pen behind tool and just select it and bring it up to a point where the hands have contact to the letters, because then the words just scale and rotate around this point. Okay, let's just quickly take a look until when the tracking data is applied. Goes until here. So I just position the character a bit nicer, like so. And now we just keyframe the did day in this point of time. So the position and the orientation and rotation. And now we connect our words to the null object, and we do it by using the pick whip. Let's just bring the tracking data directly to the did day, and we don't have to see it. So we just take this pick whip here, bring it onto the tracking data, and we're finished. If we go to the timeline now, you can see it sticks to the hand. Of course, we do have to do a few small changes. That's why we made those keyframes. So let's just go to the beginning where the word shall appear. It's about here. And we just create some new keyframes and rotate the letters until it's flat. And now we just take a look when the words should be frontal. And this is around here, so we just bring it back to 0. And now we have our words. What we can do now is just take a look that maybe this D always is connected to the hand. So we just always go through a few frames until here, and then we can just position it a bit nicer. Okay, I have set a few keyframes. Maybe I could have set less keyframes, but I just went through the last 10 or 15 keyframes. And now I have all those nice rotation and position details because of the tracking, and also the keyframes I set to stick the D directly to the hand. And it will look even nicer if we just put on the motion blur for the did they layer just here and for the whole composition. And let's just make a quick ramp preview, just those 4 seconds here. Yeah. This is looking nice. So now for the final touch, I just make a vignette around the whole composition. And I guess there are several ways to create a nice looking vignette. This is my way of doing it. I'm just creating a new solid, make it black and also comp size. And then I take the pen tool, just create a nice looking vignette. I'm just doing this not with the ellipse tool because I guess it just looks a bit more organic. Then I go into this black solid, to the masks, just invert it, feather the mask. Okay, maybe a bit more, or I just bring in the expansion. And then I just change the opacity, maybe just about 20. For now, I just have a few small tips for you how you can speed up your work while doing the rest of this. As you may know, I had 3 characters to animate. So how can we benefit from the work we have already done? That's easy. Just put the next footage into the new composition. There we have it. And now I just go to the footage we already had created, which is here. Let me just open it, and then we just open the effects and just copy all of them. Edit, copy, and then we go into the new composition, click on the footage, edit, paste, and there we have it. It is red. So I just have to mask everything out, and I could bring it into my main comp. And I just had to change the color here. So another quick tip is just something I was trying out at the beginning because I didn't know which kind of look I was after, so I was trying to create something in a more black and white style. So let me just switch off the effects on the background. So we just have this white background again. And now we could either just go into the green screen footage and just go to the effects, under fill, make it white. If this is what we are after, this is looking nice. A nice black and white outline style. And what I also did is, let's just go back. I just put a other effect, once again the keylight effect, and just keyed out the red. That's it. So you have transparent characters where you can see everything is shining through. You could also play a bit with the different blending modes to maybe reveal the background or something like that, or maybe just reveal the background with the outlines. But for that, I guess you don't need me anymore. So thanks for sharing 20 minutes of your time with me, and we see and hear us next time.